Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane, and we are back again for another stock pick of the day. Today we are going to cover Best Buy out of the consumer discretionary sector. It is the beginning of another week, Monday, February 6th. Hopefully everyone's week is off to a great start. Let's jump right in the video. So a lot of you may be aware of what Best Buy is. Obviously, it's a big box retail store, again, out of the consumer discretionary sector. If you want to know more about them, www.bestbuy.com. That's where I pulled this information from. A lot of the products that they supply, you're familiar with, appliances, kitchen appliances, cell phones, cameras, a lot of electronics, wearables, smart home security. I definitely don't do any of that sort of thing, but if you're into that, movies, I think most people do streaming movies now, but I know some of the old CDs and back in the early days, VHS cassettes. I still have some VHS cassettes. Car electronics, again, most of those have gone by the waysides because your car typically has some sort of smart screen in it now. Toys and games for your kids, home and outdoor accessories, electronics. My kids really want an electronic scooter. Might be going there to look at something like that. Headphones, a lot of stuff around computers, tablets, video games, TVs, laptops and computers. Again, gift cards, that sort of thing. So those are some of the products that they provide. Floor care. Actually, we do have one of these little robot vacuums, which really does help a lot at our house. We have 3 dogs, so we run it quite a bit, and it does work pretty well. So those are, like I said, the type of products that they supply. I am a shopper at Best Buy whenever I absolutely need something, or you can have stuff delivered. They also have the Geek Squad, if you need help with your computer setup. They also provide a business, not only individual products, but they also provide products to businesses. So bestbuy.com, that is their homepage. Check them out if you want more information. Now, the reason we are looking at them, Best Buy, ticker BBY. One, they're on my watch list, so I'm waiting for a pullback. Two, today they did pull back a bit, 1.15%, closed the day out at $82.30. So let's take a look at them, see if they are starting to enter buy territory. 52-week range as low as $60.79, as high as $109.13. So they are kind of floating in that mid-range between the 52-week low and the 52-week high. Average volume 2.3 million. Today's was 2.4, so a little more volume today than normal, and it looks like a steady sell-off throughout the day, right? Maybe up a little bit early in the morning, but then pretty much just a slide down, right? Again, close the day out at $82.30. After hours here at 4:07, whenever I started, they were down a little bit more, but again, after hours goes till 8, so possibly a pullback in the after hours. So we'll see what they do tomorrow. Market cap of 18.21 billion, a beta of 1.52. So they are more volatile than the overall market, quite a bit more volatile than the overall market. PE ratio is a pretty decent PE price to earnings 12.21. Earnings per share, EPS is sitting at $6.74 per share. Earnings date will be coming up May 22nd through the 26th. They have a forward dividend of $3.52 paid out on the year. They do pay out quarterly. We will see what they pay out quarterly here in a moment. Dividend yield, very nice, sitting at 4.26%. Obviously, if you were able to get them closer to this $60 range, that would increase that dividend yield. Ex-dividend date is March 22nd. So coming up here towards the end of the month, if you were to buy them now, you would be in line for the next dividend payout. And Yahoo Finance has a 1-year estimated target of $83.66. I am not affiliated with Yahoo Finance, just one of the sites I like to go to for information, and I always recommend more than one site. So another one that I like, we will check out now. Stockanalysis.com is another site. I'm not affiliated, just somewhere I like to go for information. It's free. They do have a pay program, but you can get a lot of information for free from several sites. So make sure, the one thing I always say is make sure you're looking at more than one site to verify the information you are getting is accurate. But you don't have to pay for sites. A lot of information is available out there online for free. Still talking about Best Buy and the 34 stock analysts, they've had to take a look at this. They call it a consensus hold, and I would tend to agree, and that's why I have not pulled the trigger on this one. I would like it back. I would say if it hit like 75, 76 or lower as it comes down, I think we're still in a prolonged, if not already in a recession, and I believe we've been in a recession since 2019. It's just been propped up by stimulus money and some other things the government has been doing. So I don't really pay attention to what they tell me is out there, but if you hit two consecutive quarters of negative GDP, it's supposed to be a recession. So in my mind, we already are in a recession. Even though unemployment is low and jobs are plentiful, we are definitely in high inflation times and, in my opinion, recessionary times. So I am looking for this to pull back as people stop spending, right? We have real high credit card debt right now, so people are going to start pulling back on spending. You just can only max out credit cards so much before they shut them off on you. So as people start maxing out those credit cards, we are going to see a decrease in spending, and I think companies like Best Buy are going to be hit pretty hard. That's whenever I'll jump in and see that. Like I said, I'd like to see them back towards the $69.69, which was the low estimate for stockanalysis.com, and that will be a 15.32% decline. Average estimate is $85.73. That's pretty close to what we saw on the previous page from Yahoo Finance. That would be a 4.17% increase in the stock price. And if it happened to hit their high of $115.50, that would be a 40.34% increase in the stock price. All the while, if you bought them now, you would be able to collect that 4+% dividend yield. Now, as we said previously, they do pay out quarterly. They have a very nice low payout ratio, 49.7%. So less than half of their payout goes towards the dividend. So they have money to reinvest, opening new stores if they want, paying down debt, that sort of thing. Dividend growth is very nice, 25.71% dividend growth. Very nice to see that. So a very fast growing company as well as a high dividend yield. So two things that I really like about this company, which is why I really want to add them. The payout ratio is under 50%. Very nice dividend growth, and they're above 4% dividend yield. So again, if I can get them in the mid-70 range, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm going to be patient because I think they're going to head there, and I'm going to pull the trigger at that time. Again, we see 88 cents per share per quarter, right? Last payout record date was December 13th, and the payout date was January 3rd. So again, if you were to buy them now, you would be in line for the next dividend. Well, there you have it. That is Best Buy. These are quick hitters trying to find value in the market as these companies pull back. Even the ones on my watch list, I'll let you know what I think of them. Again, this one for me is a buy under 80, probably around the mid 70 range, $75, $76 per share. That's where I'm looking to jump in. You determine your own buy range. Some people might like it now to add a little bit of dividend yield to their portfolios at 4+%. Like I said, very nice dividend yield currently. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up. Ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button down there below. Join me on this journey to financial freedom. And if you have not started a brokerage account, there is a Webull link down below as well. If you use that Webull link to sign up for your brokerage account, drop some money in there. You'll get some free stocks. I'll get some free stocks. It is a way to help out the channel. Or you can help out the channel, but like I said, hitting that thumbs up, hitting the subscribe button, and drop a comment down below. I do read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics. So if you have some stocks you'd like me to look at on the Stock Pick of the Day series, go ahead and drop them down below as well. I'll try to work those in. And constructive criticism, if there's things you don't like or want me to change or want me to add, go ahead and drop that down below as well. This is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and an investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You lose money. You should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor.